Hey there, welcome to Famicom Friday. I've actually got a request today. A user called Mohamed who follows the channel actually recommended I look at a Contra game. So I picked Contra 3 in this case, which is quite a well-known one. It's not on the original Nintendo Entertainment System, Contra 1. To be honest, I've played that game and I probably wouldn't last more than about 30 seconds. Contra is a really well-known series. It is brutally hard, so I'm probably not going to do very well. I did used to play this game. I rented it from the video store, and I think I only beat the first level maybe once. I haven't played this for a very long time, so we'll see how we go. Now, I have been requested not to talk as much in these videos, so I'll sort of jump in here and there. But yeah, it's a pretty hard game, so you sort of pick up special weapons, and they sort of change how your attack works. A pretty classic game, influenced a lot of other ones from there. But it's just a matter of trying to get the best weapon that you can. But it's pretty full on, like heaps of enemies. So you've got to keep your wits about you. One hit and you're dead. So it's very unforgiving. It's not like your average Nintendo game. Now, I really want that weapon, but I can't reach it. There we go. Best weapon in the game, hands down. Easily. You have this and you're pretty much unstoppable until you get hit. Like that sort of sums up the entire game, right? Unstoppable until you get hit. So as long as you just keep moving, you can sort of stay on top of the game. But yeah, this weapon's great because it homes in on like any enemies you only hit. So I'm actually having a really good run here. I'm pretty surprised I'm doing this well. I was actually expecting to almost die straight away. But yeah, I'm not doing too bad. So this is like a sort of like a midway boss, I think. Maybe like a third way boss. I think there's 2 of them in the level, if I remember right. I remember this bit. You get a tank, which is pretty sweet. So usually you just want to sort of power on and get to the midway boss with this guy, so you can actually deal with the midway boss in one shot. So this guy, and your tank will die, but as a result, you get to save yourself a lot of bother. Okay, I really needed those homing missiles. Yeah, so good. Get a bomb at least. Get a bomb. What's this guy? Oh, it's a shield. Okay. So the shields are pretty useless as far as I can tell. They don't last for very long. Like it's already gone, so like you really don't get much out of it. So there's quite a lot of platforming, I think, from this bit onwards. It gets a lot harder. I think there's like one little midway boss. Lasers, I could probably have used that. I'll just use this for now. So I remember this boss basically just shoots missiles at you in a really weird attack pattern, but you know, he's got almost no health, so that was easy to deal with. Let's see how we go. Homing, yes. Alright, I'm just gonna hold on to that. Okay, don't want that. I think C must be for cluster maybe. So I remember there's like a scene here where a plane bombs the city, I think, and it becomes a platformer for a little while. It's pretty hard, this bit. You've got to keep your wits about you. So there's lots of fireballs and things to watch out for. I remember the worst one's actually this one here. If I remember right, it's actually the hardest one to avoid. So you want to just be patient with these segments. I remember this bit as a kid always confused me because I didn't know you had to jump over the first one like midway just to land on the second one when it wasn't there. There's another pretty nasty bit here, I think, where a big arcing fireball, that one. This is a bit of a nasty bit, so you've got to stop in the middle and wait. And most kids don't really know how to stop and wait, so most kids die that bit. Okay, so there we go. So I think we're pretty much just coming up to the boss at this point. There's a couple of bombs. There we go. So this is the boss. So every Contra essentially has an alien as a boss. It seems that's like sort of a running theme in Contra. Now I assume the head is the weak point. It's sort of going straight for the head, even though there's like a big glowy weak point down there. So I'm not sure which one I'm actually meant to be going for. But I'll just assume that I'm shooting the right part. It really feels like I should be shooting that big glowy weak point, even though it's going straight for the head. So there's a lot of stuff going on here. If I can actually beat this, I'll be amazed. I think I only beat this once as a kid. Let's use a bomb, maybe. Oh, that was close. I feel like this weapon just can't hit his weak point properly. I guess I'm meant to go down instead, maybe. Pretty weird, though. gonna miss it at some point. Yeah, I'm definitely meant to be hitting that glowy weak point thing. Hard to avoid. So I think I'm on my last life, so it's pretty much now or never. I think I probably won't try again if I die, because I do get taken a fair way back in the level. Let's try one more bomb. Wow, there's a lot of health. Oh, did I actually get it? Wow. So I actually did beat the first level in Contra. Amazing. I didn't actually think I was going to get past that. So there we go. That's pretty much your Rambo ripoff right there. But there we go. So that's a level of Contra. Pretty hard. I guess you can play 2-player as well, which is pretty cool. Weird. You get a map in Contra. I don't remember this at all. Choose your starting point. What is this? Yeah, I don't know what this is. This is like a... Oh, wow. Okay, I'm going to play this level a little bit. This looks pretty cool. I'm like in a tank or something like that. Okay. Wow. Alright, I want to try this level a little bit. This looks really cool, actually, so I'm going to try it for just a little bit. So you use the shoulder buttons to rotate, and you shoot like normal. So this is pretty weird, the control scheme here, especially for a Super Nintendo game, but I'll try it anyway. So wow, this is trippy. Whoa. Oh boy. I love games like this where they just completely change the game all of a sudden, and like it's like a whole different game you're playing. It's crazy. Is this an item or... These guys just keep spawning, they're everywhere. I'm getting so busy looking at this. Now I assume I'm trying to take out these turrets or whatever they are. But, wow. It's pretty chaotic. Oh, there we go. Yeah, this is pretty wacky. But it's pretty cool that they got this into a Super Nintendo game at the same time. But the control scheme is just awful. That's pretty cool. They had like an underpass there, so they were sort of doing like a 2.5D. Pretty early actually, before 2.5D was really a thing. So I assume I can probably cheese this guy a little bit. There we go, I sort of cheesed him. Very interesting. Very unlike any other SNES game I was playing at the time, this level. These guys are pretty hard. Alright, let's lose all these. Enemies just keep spawning, but I mean, it wouldn't be Contra if you didn't just have enemies spawning constantly. That's pretty much how Contra works. Alright, let's get another one of these guys. I assume I'm just trying to take all these guys out. I mean, that's probably why they showed them all to me at the start. It's very interesting that you get to pick where you start in the level. I haven't really seen something like that. Oh, flamethrower. Cool. That's pretty good. Oh, that is strong. I don't want to lose that. Oh, okay, so the level caves out under you as well. That's good to know. It's sort of trying to tell me where to go, I think. It's like pointing me in a general direction, so I'm just going to follow those arrows and assume that they take me where I need to go. Oh, I can duck as well. This is so strange. Whoa, I didn't even see that guy. Whoa, okay, that's a pretty hard point to hit. There we go. Let's see, drop. Oh, homing. Alright, I'm back on my favourite weapon again. But it doesn't go through the obstacles, which I don't like. Right, so one of these is going to cave away again. Let's try anyway. Alright, so I think I'm being pointed this way. I think they respawn every time you just go off the screen where they're located. Alright, I got another one of these guys. Oh, far out. Didn't have a chance there. I feel like if I lose this level, I'm gonna have to restart the whole thing. So if I die, I die. That's it. Alright, so we got another guy. Oh, that was it. Was that the level? Whoa. Okay, so we have a boss of some sort. So I guess I'm just trying to shoot him. Never played this boss before, so I don't really know what I'm doing, but it seems like I'm just trying to hit him and keep away from him. Wacky. Really wacky. This seems like the weapon to fight him with. lot of damage to him. Whoa. Okay, I just realized he's actually shooting at me. Barely see where he is on the screen most of the time. Alright, so I've got one of those things left to take out. Wow, that was not a fair move at all. How's he going? Just zoom out a bit. There he is. Just trying to hit that last bit. This is such a confusing perspective to play a game in. Still, I've got to hand it to them. For a Super Nintendo game, lots of stuff going on. And it's a very clean frame rate for something like this as well. I feel like if I get too close to him, he's just going to throw himself at me. Oh, did I get him? Okay, now I'm hitting a weak point. I really don't like how zoomed in this is. Get him to stop in the right spot to show him its weak point. He's always putting his weak point behind him, so it's really hard to actually get his weak point. It's like that. Just gotta get like 1 or 2 shots in. Oh, there we go. That's a good one. That seems to be working. I'm actually genuinely surprised that I'm doing okay at Contra. I didn't expect I'd get this far. Hopefully you're impressed as well, Mohamed, from your Contra playing experience. Maybe I'm doing a good job here. Oh, this boss is awful. Oh, such a terrible boss. Going and going and going. Oh, did I get him? Yeah, got him? You're kidding me. What the? That was absolute BS. Absolute BS. That was just rubbish. If that killed me, I would have been so annoyed. So he just picks himself and drops him on you at this point. Okay, so you just gotta keep moving, I think, is the only strategy here. Just so he doesn't actually land right on you. Whoa, that was close. His weak point is very frustrating to hit, I gotta say. It doesn't land just in the right rotation, you almost don't get around to hits in on him. Yeah, like that. Now, this is probably going to be a long episode, but I figured I may as well just play it out as long as I can and see how far I get. Just because it's more of a new game to me. Whoa. This is probably not making for the most interesting viewing, I would say. In. Oh, actually did it. There we go. That was actually pretty fun, but pretty annoying. I just want to see what the next level looks like, but I'm probably not going to play through it because I'm literally on 1 life at the moment. But I just want to see what the next level's format actually is. So there we go, we actually beat level 2. That was something else. That was a really interesting stage design actually. Stage 3 is probably another side-scroller. I'm guessing, yeah, it's another side-scroller, so pretty much the same old Contra stuff. And I'm probably about to die anyway, but screw it. We'll see how far we go. Just for fun, but I don't think I'm going to last very long here. Like a pipeline or a refinery or something like that. Oh man, that was not the weapon to pick up. Flamethrower was definitely where it was at. So you have to grab onto this thing? Yeah, okay. What are they? Aliens or something? Whoa. Jeez. Well, that's me done. Far out. So there you go, that's Contra. But thanks for the request. Actually really enjoyed that. Haven't seen that game in a very long time. And hopefully my Contra skills weren't too disappointing.